Alright, are you ready for more ridiculous crap from this zombie house flipping show? I'm still watching this days later. Watch how ridiculous this is. It's this guy again in his damn antics. Watch.
But it's nothing we can't do with a few 2x4s and keep the Sherpa hauling them up to me.
Alright, watch the bald guy. This is so friggin' ridiculous. It's so set up. And then, alright, that's a commercial break. Hold on. When they come back.
Visit Instacart.com or download the app and get free delivery on your first order.
Game share. Free.
He conveniently landed in cardboard boxes.
I was handing wood beams up to Duke when the ladder just tipped backwards. Scared the living hell out of me.
Yeah, it did not just tip.
The was there to break my fall instead of that floor like 30 feet down. I'm lucky. Joe, you okay?
That was so ridiculous.
I'm not gonna get back up there.
I can't with this guy on this show. Alright, here's another one. This is a different episode, a few episodes later after the last one. Watch. That guy's starting to laugh because he knows that this is bullshit.
Oh my god.
It's so ridiculous.
Seeing what the noise was in the attic.
It is Sunday. I'm starting the video today, I guess. I really love like broccoli cheddar soup, but I hate the pre-made, how much sodium the pre-made, I'm not gonna say I hate the pre-made ones because they're good, but I hate how much sodium is in them. So I found a recipe. I'm gonna try and make it myself. I just put it in here so like nothing is cooking up yet, but you're supposed to start with like the chicken broth and the butter and the broccoli and onion and garlic and everything, and you cook that for 4 to 6 hours, it says, and then you add the cream and the cheese. So I'm gonna see how this turns out. I had to like completely clean my what do you call it, my crock pot, because it was so dusty from I keep them up there all the time. There's my other one. I just cleaned that one too, actually, the inside crock. That's why that one's sitting there. I have two because I thought I cracked this one. That black one was the first one I had bought, and I thought I cracked it because, like, I was an idiot and put cold water in it when it was still hot, and I heard it, like, crack, like a pop. So I thought I, like, broke it, but there's no crack anywhere that I can see, and nothing ever leaks out of it, so I assume it's still okay, and I've cooked in it since then, so now I just have two giant crock pots. At least they have different designs on them, the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. But I'm gonna see how this turns out. I will let you know if it's good or not. It already smells pretty good, and it's only been cooking for like 10 minutes, so you can tell the butter isn't even melted yet. You know what sucks? There was a super cute house close to where I live. Like, we see it sometimes when we go a certain direction, and we drove that way today, and the people painted it. Like, what made it cute was it looked like a gingerbread house out of a fairy tale or something, because the paint color, it was like a light peachy pink, and all the trim and the shutters and everything were a little bit darker, so it was a very like pinkish house, and it was the cutest house, and I loved the color of it and everything. The only thing that sucked is it was right on like a busy corner, so it wasn't in the greatest location, but I guess it sold, and whoever bought it painted it like a boring ass gray blue color, and now it's just, it doesn't have that charm anymore that it used to have. I was so bummed out. Steven is like, why? It's not like we were buying that house. I was like, no, but it was cool to look at. It was a cute little house. Yeah, that was such a bummer. Whoever bought it must not have been keen on the color pink, or it was like a peachy pink. It was a hard color to describe, but it was really cute, and they ruined it. Look at my face and my hair after I do the workout thing. I stuck to it, and I did one, like, easy mode one last night, and I was tired out just from that. Today I did 3, so that was like 25 minutes worth. I did they've added, since the last time I used it, they've added like knee strikes to it. So when you're boxing, you have to use your knees too. So that just whooped me. But I mean, when I was doing this every day, I slept a lot better. I had more energy throughout the day. So I gotta just get back into it. I only did easy mode ones today too, because I don't want to push it too hard. Just from doing the ones I did yesterday, my arms were already hurting. So I'm gonna ease back into it. Maybe do some mediums towards the end of the week. And then I can get back into doing the hard ones, because the hard ones can be super hard. So it depends on what they have you do in them, because some of them are very leg heavy, and my knees are shit, so the leg ones I usually suck at. But every now and then they have monster ones, and those are usually the ones where you do the bat, and it's like your whole body thing. And I think I've done 2 of those all the way through. I did one because it was all like Metallica and stuff like that, and I had to do that one. But it was so hard. I was like drenched in sweat by the time I was done. I was shaking because it was so hard. But I did it all the way to the end. So I hope I can get back to that level. And I want to go back into that one eventually and see if I can beat my score from before, because I had a shitty score, but I finished it. So that's that. I feel like taking a shower right now, but I don't. Like, I want to wait until later on, because I always take my shower at night, and it's only like 3... Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock right now, but it's still too early. I don't feel like doing it right now. I want to like fix my hair and probably straighten it and everything, so I don't want to do that right now. I have to finish up my my soup, because after it's been cooking for 4 hours, I think it says 4 to 6, but like everything in there is cooked right now, so I'm only gonna do it the 4, and then it says put the other stuff in, the cream and the cheese, and cook it for another 30 minutes. So then by the time that's done, it'll be dinner time. I feel like I'm gonna sleep good tonight, because that just whooped me. I'm still all red. I didn't get too sweaty, because I did the low impact one, like I said. But definitely tired me out, so. We're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow night. Like, snowing all night into Tuesday morning, so I don't know what that means for, despite, we live off of a main road, so you would think that they would plow our street, like one of the first streets to be plowed, but it never gets plowed. We haven't had much snow at all this year. It snowed Friday night, but we just got like an inch. But last year it snowed a few times, a few good snows, and our street like never got plowed. So we also live on a hill that's not as severe as the one we lived on when we lived at the apartment, but we live on a pretty significant hill, and like regular cars that don't have 4-wheel drive, all you hear all day and night long when it's snowing is cars struggling and spinning out trying to get up this hill. One time, I think it must have been last year, the UPS guy kind of spun out, and his truck broke down. He had to call a tow truck to come get his truck, and then I felt bad because he was delivering something to me. But yeah, it's like constant entertainment, because you can just hear cars struggling, and then eventually there's silence and no cars at all if it gets too bad, because no one wants to go up and down hills when they don't have 4-wheel drive. Even our Jeep struggles sometimes. Like, we have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, and if it's bad enough, it will just slide trying to get up the hill. Look at Fluffy Gray out there. She's on top of the shed, taking a snooze. So I made that soup last night. It was delicious, but also it gave me like the worst gas pains I've ever had. Like, I couldn't burp, I couldn't fart, so it was just making it horrible. So now I'm afraid to eat any more of it, because I made this gigantic thing of it. Nothing happened to Steven, but like, that was the only thing I ate for the rest of the night, so it had to have been that. It just, like, I still have some, like, stomach pains from it, so it's like, it's gonna be all the cheese in it and the damn broccoli. And just not being able to get the gas out of me, I guess. I don't know. It's all, like, up in my upper like diaphragm area, and it's not as bad now as it was last night. Last night I was like hunched over and trying to like do any position I could to try and roll it out of me, but Eden's doing his math game right now. I washed my hair last night. It didn't feel like straightening it, so this is what we've got. I just put a little bit of my what do you call it? That Money Honey serum in it, and have done nothing with it. So I'm getting sick of straightening it because I need a new flat iron so bad. I'm gonna try and look today and see if I can find any sales on any, because it's like when I do find a place having a sale on them, I'm too late and the ones I want are sold out. So I'm gonna try and do that today. I have to finish making my eyeshadows today and finish up the Bath and Body stuff. I did a lot of it yesterday. I got all the labels made for it and everything. So all I have to do, I gotta do the lotions, the body sprays, and the whipped soaps. And then there's one body scrub I have to make. So I had been contacted on Instagram last week or the week before about putting my products in like a physical store from a place that's in a couple locations in Massachusetts. And I don't know what to do, because like it would be cool to have stuff in an actual store, but I also don't know how worth it this is going to be. Like, how much is it actually going to sell? Because I have to pay. I have to pay to rent a space. This isn't a thing where, like most times before when I've done like collaborations on people with mystery boxes and stuff like that they want me to be in their subscription box, they buy product from me at wholesale, like a discounted wholesale price, and that's how that works out. Like, they buy my stuff at wholesale, and then that's the transaction. That's all it is. I don't have to worry about anything else. They're the ones that put together the boxes, so I ship them my stuff, and after that, that's it. This is like, I'd have to physically go there to restock stuff, and I have to rent out a space, which is $65 a month, so that's another added expense when they just upped the price of my website hosting. And then I get 60% of the sale, and they keep 40%. So I don't know how much this is going to be worth it, or if I should even do this, because it sounded like a good idea at first, but that was before I knew how it worked. Like, if they were going to buy stuff from me at wholesale price and then sell it at full price, that's how I thought it was going to work. But I guess not. So it's kind of like, I don't know. This is just another headache for me to worry about today, because I don't know if I should do it or not. I'm just coming on quickly for the day because I don't think I've recorded anything yet today. I was kind of busy because Tuesday is always Eden's busiest school day. We woke up to like 5 inches of snow, so I went outside and did the front steps and the back steps in the Jeep, because once Steven got up, I knew he had to do the driveway and the sidewalk and everything. And I thought it was light fluffy snow, but then I got out there and it's the snowman snow that like packs really hard onto your feet when you step on it, and then you got to be careful where you step in, because then you can't shovel up that area. So I mainly did the back steps because that's where we go in and out. And I've said that before, we don't really use our front door to go in and out of the house. I just use that door to get the mail, and that's about it. And plus the cats always eat on the back porch, so I kind of wanted to clean up that area for them too, so they weren't having to wade through the snow. And then I caught Steven shoveling out the dip in the fence in the cement where they come back and forth between our yard and the neighbor's yard. So I was like, see, you're thinking of the cats too. I haven't seen any of them today though, so I think they're hiding out because it is cold and snowy. It's still like snowing on and off. It was supposed to turn to rain, which it didn't. It's just still snowy because it's still cold out. And then we're supposed to get more Friday night. It said 1 to 3 inches Friday night into Saturday, so that means it's probably going to start later like it did last night and then go all day Saturday, which kind of sucks because Saturday is the one day to go to the post office for me now. It shouldn't be that bad if it's only 1 to 3 inches, but every time they've told us this year we were going to get snow, we ended up with nothing. So I wasn't expecting to get any snow this time, or not much anyway, and we actually got the amount they said we were going to get. They said 3 to 5, and we got like 4.5 inches, so it's 1 to 3 Friday as of right now, unless they change it again. I just wrote down a little list of some fragrance oils I want to get for spring, because so far I only have 1 new one, and I usually do like 3 new scents every season. So there's one like berry one I want to get, and then there's one called Confectionery Twist that just sounds really good. So I have one called Candy Concoction, and it is just like, it's like such a sweet, awesome scent. It's got like berry notes to it and sugar and just very sweet, and it smells really good. But when I put it in soap or anything, it discolors a lot and turns it brown. It turns whatever I put it into brown, except for lotion. For some reason, it doesn't discolor lotion. If I put it into a body spray, it turns the liquid brown, which nobody wants a brown looking body spray. But I do make it in a body spray, and I have to make sure I put it in either the aluminum bottles or a colored bottle so you can't see the ugliness of it. Because if I put it in a clear bottle, you're going to see it darken up over time, and nobody wants that because it has so much vanillin in it. I am having a day today, let me tell you. I should have known too, because the past few days have been like no issues and stuff. And now it's just like one thing after another today. So last night I finally got the email from the psychologist lady at the school that's going to do the evaluation with Aiden. So she's going to call me on the phone next Monday because she just wants to talk to me about like his strengths and weaknesses, because she's never met him before. And then at 9:45 on Monday, he's going to miss his art class and his second math class so that he can do the first part of it with her. And then on Thursday, he's going to do the second part of it with her at the same time. So I have all that planned out and written down. What else happened today that was super... It's just been like too much to even process. I thought I was going to have to talk to her today. And I didn't know if she was going to do a Zoom meeting or not, so like I straightened my hair last night to make myself look presentable. Oh, the blind on the back door finally broke. Like, I've known for a while that I need to get another one, but like it's finally like snapping on every little slat down the middle, so I ordered one on Home Depot, and then like 10 minutes later I get a thing saying it's canceled because there's an issue with the manufacturer. So then I'm trying to find any other in that size, and like I can't get that size on the Home Depot site. So I'm gonna have to just put that off for now and try a different site later. I think they have them on Amazon too, but there's so many different kinds, and I have to make sure I get the right size because it's for the door. I would rather just not have blinds at all. I friggin' hate blinds. But there's so many holes already in that door from people who lived here before, just like freaking putting curtains and stuff wherever the hell they please. I hate that back door. It looks horrible. So there was that order got canceled on me. All my like pigments and stuff are coming in today to make eyeshadows, and like every order is wrong. I get that people make mistakes, but it happened to every single one that I ordered. There was one that they only sent me one gram of product instead of like a giant jar that I ordered, so I had to take a picture and send them and tell them they made a mistake and ask if I can get the replacement. And then I just got another one. I was just going out the back door to feed the cats because their bowl was empty. And I scared the crap out of the FedEx guy because he was coming around the corner and he was going to put it on the stairs like he usually does. I was like, I'm sorry. I scared the crap out of him. So I got that order, came inside to open it. They sent me, like, the color that I need the most right now so that I can finish making my damn eyeshadows for this last sale I had. They gave me some other color that I didn't even order instead of that. Because I needed one that it shifts. It's called red, gold, green, red, because that's what it shifts. And they sent me red gold instead, which is a completely different color. It's like a golden color that has red in it, instead of like a white that has like super chromy shifts in it. So I just had to take a picture of that and email them and tell them they made a mistake. Do you want me to send this one back to you? Because I'm not going to use it. I mean, I can use it eventually, but I don't know if they're going to want that one back because that's a big... it's a big bag of pigment to just give me for free. But it's like everything is not correct today. It's driving me nuts. Such a pain in the butt. And then I realized I didn't order the little sleeves that I packaged the eyeshadows in, so I had to do that. It's just like this last sale that I had is gonna take me forever, and it wasn't even that big of a sale. It's just that everything keeps getting delayed on me, and now I've got to wait for these 2 other pigments to come in because they have to fix the mistake. But the good news is I'm finally like whittling down and deciding what multi-chrome pigments to get. Oh, look at this person just emailed me back. We will send you the correct thing. What? USPS? Send you the correct vial. Oh, via. They must have spelled it wrong. Via USPS first class with tracking number and include a return envelope for the incorrect. Yeah, so they want the other one back. Okay. Good thing I didn't open that one. But I'm waiting on the other one to answer me. So I'm coming on to finish hiccups every time I try to record. Finish the vlog for the week. Aiden's done with school for the day and it's only 12:30. I like Fridays because they're the short day of the week. What else was I gonna say? He's got like 3 things playing in there. I can't concentrate. Trying to finish up right now, deciding on for sure which mica powders I'm getting to make the crazy multi-chrome pigments. SH01. It's so hard because there's so many pretty ones. Place that had got back to me yesterday ended up telling me that I could just keep the one that they sent me by accident. So that's good. I can come up with a new color or 2 with using that one. And then the other place emailed me at like 1:30 in the morning. I just saw it now, apologizing and saying that they shipped it out this morning. So, and that, what was the other thing that was screwed up? I think it was my bottles, and they haven't gotten back to me yet. Because that's like the 3rd time that's happened with that place where I order like 2-ounce bottles and they send me 4-ounce instead. Not that I can't use them, but I didn't need 4-ounce ones right now. I needed the 2-ounce ones. I think that's just an issue where wherever they have them stored in their warehouse, somebody's picking it from the wrong spot, or they're in the wrong spot. Everything is so noisy out. That's like the one thing I don't like about the weather getting nicer. Well, like I love spring, but I hate heat. So like the way it's been the past few years, we get like a few weeks of spring and then it just goes right into being hot, and I can't stand that. So I enjoy spring when we get it. That's the one thing I don't like, is like everybody with the motorcycles that immediately have to go out, and the street is just so like, it's really noisy during the day, but then once like 8 o'clock, pretty much as soon as it gets dark, it's dead. It's like everybody uses this street as a cut through because it goes from one main road to another. So during the day it's very busy, but at night it's super quiet. So like, I guess that's what counts. You want it quiet when you're trying to sleep anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go get work done and probably end this for the day. I don't think there's much else to talk about. So I will talk to you guys next week.